I know that a lot of us are here, and there's one common thing in the mind of every one of us. How do I get to the next level? Now, there's a question that usually happens in the minds of every one of us as adults, as active people, either actively employed by the government or you are a private entrepreneur. You keep asking yourself, when do I retire? And that question is what we're going to pose to you this night. Would you like to retire early and live life on your own terms? If your answer to this question is yes, if you look at this question very well, this question is 2 in 1. Would you like to retire early? And at the same time, would you like to live your life on your own terms? On your own terms means you don't have to answer to anybody. You wake up when you like to, you travel when you want to, you eat what you like to, and a lot of us with vision desire this kind of life. I want to see in the chat box, if your answer is yes, let me see the yes rain into the chat box. Let the yeses come raining into the chat box. Would you like to retire early and live life on your own terms? Great. Would you like to retire early and live life on your own terms? Right now, in this space, in this world where we are, no doubt, cryptocurrency is no longer new to anybody. If you do not hear it in the news, you hear it on the radio, you read it in the papers, or you even see it on social media. Everyone is talking about cryptocurrency. But the question is, could cryptocurrency actually change your life? This is a question that people keep asking themselves. Could cryptos change my life? Could cryptos change your life? We're going to see in the next slide if truly cryptos is going to change our lives, because cryptos is actually doing great changes in the lives of people around us today. First of all, before I go on, what is this crypto? What is cryptocurrency? A lot of people hear cryptocurrency. To some people, they do not even understand what it is. To some people, they are like, this is another fad. This is another scam. Let me tell you, cryptocurrency is a kind of digital asset. And it is a technology that is built on blockchain. Blockchain is a different kind of technology that we have not seen before. If you are part of the baby boomers, those born in the 70s, in the 60s, in the 50s, even in the 40s, if you're still very much around here, you have never seen this kind of technology before. Hence, cryptocurrency is built on this technology. It's a general ledger. It's a kind of ledger that stores every kind of data you can imagine. Now, cryptocurrency can also be in form of money, but we can explain it like, for people to understand, we can call it digital shares. Those of you that have just mentioned your age group, you are not new to shares. Shares used to be the things that people invested a lot in those days. And shares made a lot of people rich. But this age and time that we are in now, digital shares are taking over from the normal traditional shares. And it helps you to hold a position in companies online. So what are we doing now? We are positioning ourselves for the future. Cryptocurrency is the future. In the next slide, we're going to explain to you what cryptocurrency can do to you. Now, this organization, this academy is called To Know It. And I'm welcoming you to this organization, this body, this academy, where we guide you on how to make money through cryptocurrency. We are your guides to earning money through crypto wealth. Next slide, please. Now, who are we? To Know It was founded in the year 2018, and we have been doing so well in the market. We are right at this particular period, we are subscribed to in 4 continents. Our headquarters is actually in Australia, and we have a vast number of experienced team members that are here to teach you, to train you, to hold you by the hands. We have wonderful wealth of knowledge, people in the hedge fund business, professional traders, expert trainers, world-class analysts with track records are the people that are going to hold you by the hands and teach you exactly what to do in the crypto space. Because honestly, this is a new technology and many of us are, we are new to it, but we need to make profit out of this system. We need to make profit out of this space. Hence, we don't want to waste our money. We don't want to throw monies away. We are taking the right step by taking knowledge, going after knowledge. Knowledge, they say, is power. So at To Know It, what we're doing for you is teaching you exactly how to profit massively in the crypto space. Next slide, please. Now, what are the products that we have for you? All of the products that To Know It offers come in digital form. We have wonderful products that are life-changing. They've been changing lives since the inception of this organization. And exactly when you join us, you will see what these products can do for you. Among the list of our products are the products we call Moonbot. We have Moon Arcade, we have the Ibo University, and we have the Trade Arcade University. So I'm going to start to take you on this ride from the Moon Arcade. Now we have a slang in the Moon Arcade. We call it from the floor to the moon. I want to ask you a question. How would you feel if you had an insight into what Facebook would be today when they started back then in 2008, 2010? How would it feel for you to have come across their shares at 0.5 cents? How would you feel if you had heard about Netflix when they were 0.2 cents? If you had heard about Google when they were 0.1 cents? Today, you know where these companies are. This is exactly what Moon Arcade can do for you. Moon Arcade gives you the advantage of hearing and learning and receiving information about coins that are going to do well in the future, coins that are going to take you from the floor to the moon. When we talk about the moon, we mean the place of desire, the place of our dreams, the place where you've always wanted to be. We find out that most of us, we've worked many years wherever we find ourselves. Either you're working with the civil service, in an organization, a private sector, or you are even doing your own business. You've always wished to make so much money. But with this opportunity that Moon Arcade is going to present to you, giving you advantage to information that the wealthy are seeking, the sky is your beginning, not your limit. Now, did you know that in the crypto space, when you buy and you hold legacy cryptos, you become rich eventually? Because when you are here in this space, in the cryptocurrency space, if you cannot hold, you cannot stay here. But you cannot afford to buy into coins that are worthless. It is undone. You shouldn't do that to yourself. Do you know that 100% of people who buy into shit cryptocurrency coins lose all their money? Now, there's a difference between shit coins and legacy coins. We're going to show you what these coins are, the difference between these coins. Now, why would you choose to buy into Moon Arcade? Why? The reason is Moon Arcade gives you information of coins that are coming in at the very bottom. They give you seed rounds, they give you information about pre-sales, IDOs, NFTs, DeFi, Metaverse, blockchain, and the rest of it. Now look at this chart that I'm looking at. You can see the first line where we have the shit coins. I was practically involved in this sort of project when I started off in the cryptocurrency space. I bought into shit coins unknowing to me. It wasn't my fault. I didn't know. I bought into coins like Bitcoin, BitConnect, Swiss and the Billion coin. Now, if you go around checking the prices of these coins today, where we do our research, we go to Coinbase. I tried checking BitConnect recently, and there was no data on it. It's gone. It's gone. That means if you had invested $100,000 in BitConnect, your money would be at zero level. If you had invested $100,000 into Swiss coin, your money would be zero, as in zilch. You are at a loss. The same goes for the Billion coin. But when you involve yourself in legacy coins that has meaningful projects behind them, coins that has backing, coins that are identified as viable projects, these coins will take you far. That is why here, we want to reveal to you in the next slide, we want to reveal to you these coins and how Moonacade can help you get access to these coins. In the next slide, you will see our legacy coins. Now, legacy coins are those ones that you already hear their names today, and some of them are still coming because the cryptocurrency space is an evolving space. Things happen in this space on a daily basis. Right now, we have over 17,000 coins in the market, but only a few are going to get to the end of their journey. But how would you know? Now, I'm talking about legacy coins. Everybody knows Bitcoin is now a household name. Now, imagine in 2010, if you had heard about Bitcoin and out of just a hunch, you decided to invest $100 into Bitcoin. Last year, Bitcoin had its all-time high and it got to $65,000. That means your $100, which was at, if I could remember very well, was at 16,500 in 2010, would be giving you $81.25 million today, or as at 2021, if you could hodl. Now, I'm talking about hodl. What does hodl mean? Hodl means you are holding on to your dear life. It's a slang in the crypto space, which means that you have to hold on to your coins. If you get into this space, you need to hold on to your coins so that these coins will become viable and meaningful to you. You don't just come in, sell off, and expect to be a billionaire that you pray for. Then look at Ethereum. Ethereum started off in the year 2015 at 0.7 cents. If you had held on to your Ethereum that you bought probably for $100 in 2015, or you just you invested $1,000, you would have ended up with $600,000 with just $100 investment. And if you had staked $1,000, you would have ended up in 2021 with $6 million. $6 million. And if probably you had $10,000 to play around with, that means today your net worth will be $60 million. That will be your net worth. You will be in mega millions. What about BNB? BNB started off in 2017, just before our very eyes, and it came to the market at 0.1 cents, or rather 0.11 cents. So if you had involved or invested $100, just $100, as of last year, 2021, your net worth with just $100 would have given you $590,000. If you convert this is running into millions, as in even billions of naira. Then if you had invested 1,000, you would have ended up with 5.9. If you had invested 10,000, you would have ended up with 59 million, mega million. I'm talking about mega million here. This is not joke. We're not joking around here. This is what legacy coins can do for you. At the same time, look at Solana. Solana did its own revolution in 2020, just here. 2020, when COVID started. If you had looked at Solana and bought into it at 0.7, you would have made so much money. The same with Axie Infinity. You would have made so much money. What are we talking about? There is a difference between shitcoin and legacy coin. There is a difference, a huge difference. Moonacade helps you to spot those legacy coins and teaches you how to hold it. You will be able to identify these coins. You will be able to know the value of this coin, and you will buy into it and hold it so that in a space of time, you will make this profit. Now, this thing happened last year, just last year here, 2021. I was a witness. I am still a witness. Moonacade called some coin, amongst which was Yale Finance. We bought into Yale Finance at 0.012, 0.012. It moved to 0.03 in a space of 2 months, 0.3. In a space of 2 months, that means if you had invested $100 into it, in 2 months, you would have made $2,500. Isn't that massive? I am yet to see the kind of traditional business that you will involve $100 that will give you $25,500 in 2 months. I'm yet to see it. If you had involved $1,000, if you had invested $1,000, it means you would have come out with $25,000. And if you had invested $10,000, you would have come out with $250,000. That's one of the coins that Moonacade called. Then we also called DexLab. DexLab was called at the rate of 0.03, September 2021. And the all-time high within a space of 2 months was 0.09. If you had invested $100, you would have made $3,000 in the space of 2 months. If you had invested $1,000, you would have gotten $30,000. If you have invested $10,000, you would have gotten $300,000. Hex was called in December 2020. The opening price was 0.0027. You can see that cent, I cannot call it because it has like 3 zeros before the main number. Now, the all-time high as at 2021 was 0.05. And it means that if you had invested $100,000, you would have made $185,000, cool and quiet. $1,000 would have given you $1.5 million quietly, sitting in the comfort of your home. And then 10,000 would have given you 18.5 million without you lifting a finger. All you needed was just information, but you didn't know about it. Moonacade is here, positioned to tell you about these coins and to tell you when to buy. Now, how would you feel if you have this kind of information? Information, they say, is power. So in this package, you receive information that gives you power. Then the second of our products is a Trade Arcade University. The Trade Arcade University was designed by traders for people who desire to trade. I've heard people say, I want to trade. I want to do it myself. I'm tired of losing my money. But do you know that research has found that 98% of people who go into short-term trades eventually lose their money. They lose their money because they do not know the tricks. They do not know how to go about it. Now there is a solution. Trade Arcade has come with the solution. Trade Arcade University teaches you shortcuts that you can use to maximize gain in short-term trades. But if you ask me, I prefer to go the moon way. So Trade Arcade University is another powerful package, a powerful product that can help you move from the point of a novice as a trader to the point of making massive profit. But you are in total control of your money. You're not giving your money to anybody. unlike how you used to do it. Now you can actually work your money by yourself. And the goal of this university is to help you move your money to, like, if you're running on monthly trades, you can move your money between 5% to 30%. As in, if you like invested $1,000 in 6 months with the Trade Arcade lectures, you can move that $1,000 to $2,000 in 6 months. But if you are going on a 1-year prowl, it can move your money to $300, and that's good money. And it saves you the heartache of praying and calling on God that the people who are helping you to trade your money should not decide to close office and walk away with your money. So this gives you a leverage, takes away the pain, the headache, and helps you to maximize profit. In the next slide, we're going to be talking about the right way that Trade Arcade takes you. Trade Arcade helps you by giving you a curriculum. You have a curriculum that helps you to learn and become an expert in trading your money by yourself. You start from the foundation class, then you move to the master class, then you move to the advanced masterclass. All this takes you just 33 weeks. After these 33 weeks, you are already a pro. You can decide to trade for people or decide to trade the massive profit and keep it to yourself. That is what you earn. That is what you gain from the Trade Arcade University. In the next slide, we talk about the Moonbot. Now, everybody loves automation. Everybody loves automation. The Moonbot is where profit meets automation. The Moonbot is an artificial intelligence bot that helps you to maximize profit and helps you to save time. Most people prefer to automate some of their holdings and their trading activities since it is stress-free. So why not engage the Moonbot? Now, what does the Moonbot do for you? Why do you want to engage the Moonbot? The Moonbot helps you to do what we call dollar cost averaging. Dollar cost averaging is something that helps you to buy more into the crypto market when the market is deep. When the market is running deep, you buy more, you accumulate more holdings, more assets, more coins. And do you know what? You don't have to be there. You don't have to monitor it. You can set it and forget it. It will do the work for you. And it doesn't work in just one exchange. It can work in multiple exchanges and serve multiple coins. And it helps you to keep a smart record of your portfolio. So your portfolio reports to you smartly, and it gives you an expert advice. It keeps you at the edge of you have the edge of an expert advice coming to you from this bot. And guess what? This bot is coming soon, because to know it is here to serve you, to make life easier, and to get you to that place where you've always desired without stress. So the Moonbot helps you automate your trading and your holding decisions, and you are stress-free. Now, we have the fourth product, which is the Ibo University. The Ibo University is the most loved of all our products. Reason being, it makes you a boss and it helps you to own your own business. Are you someone who has been looking for an extra stream of income? Are you someone who is presently doing something, but the income that comes in through that avenue is just not enough? You are just looking for something extra. Ibo University is going to help you get something extra. Now, what does Ibo University help you to do? Do you know that a lot of people miss life-changing opportunities to buy and hold legacy projects due to lack of money? We've talked about legacy projects. Legacy projects are those projects that can take you from the floor to the moon with rest of mind, peace of mind. You know that these projects are not going anywhere. But it will be a painful thing if each time these projects are called, you have insufficient funds to buy them. Insufficient funds to buy them. Now, what the Ibo University is going to help you do is going to help you raise funds. 85% of our subscribers are our
think she's going to be back shortly. She's having network issue. She's going to be back shortly now.
The Ibo University has been in operation for some time, and we have reviews from 85% of our subscribers that the Ibo University, the Ibo $100,000 club, provides them with a business platform to enable them raise money to finance their holdings and their trading activity, as well as give them financial freedom. So this is what a lot of us desire. This is what everybody desire, financial freedom. Now, this is an opportunity that To Know It is presenting before you, the IBO advantage. And what is the IBO advantage? The IBO University, or To Know It, is the very first company to initiate an IBO University that teaches you how to make extra money apart from your investment in the cryptocurrency space. So, hello, I'm back. The IBO advantage, like I was saying, To Know It is the first company to initiate the IBO University, which gives you an advantage, which helps you to, apart from earn from your investments in the cryptocurrency exchanges and the cryptocurrency space, you also earn from business activities. And what are these business activities? You are here in the space. You are making money. You cannot afford to not tell your family members, to not tell your friends. So when you do that, the IBO University gives you instant payout. That means you are being paid while you are still learning. You are learning and you are being paid. And guess what? You can withdraw your money anytime, 24 hours, 5 days a week. You can decide to wake up in the middle of the night and earn your money. Withdraw your cash. You withdraw it in cryptocurrency. So you are earning in dollars because every cryptocurrency is calculated in dollars. That means you are creating your economy outside this country, outside this our own currency. Then this organization is the only one I have seen that does what we call the double and recurring direct bonuses. That means when someone who you introduced decides to pick up another package, whether the person had picked a package before, you earn. And the person picks another package, you still earn. Now, what do you earn? You earn 40% direct bonus on enrollment, and you earn 75% of the entire company's revenue, the payout. That is, you get someone involved, 75% is what the company decides to give to affiliates. It's a marvelous compensation. And here in the IBO section, you have nothing like rank demolition, as in you have ranked today, they demote you tomorrow. It doesn't happen here. Then there's no flushing of points. There's no flush outs. All points gather and it pays you in money, in dollars. Then we also have incentives. We have the car incentives, we have the travel incentives, and we have so much incentives in this space. You can ask us. This space is beautiful. Then this product, everyone can attest to it that they are high demand. Everybody wants to know about cryptocurrency because cryptocurrency is the future and nobody wants to be left behind. Also, we have the $100,000 club, which is also known as our Project 4. In our Project 4, it affords you to even earn more, massively more. Isn't this beautiful? If you are seeing what I'm talking about and you are seeing the earning potentials, and this looks beautiful to you, please drop any icon that, any emoji that resonates with you, the emoji that makes you excited, drop it in the chat box. Let me see. Drop your emojis that makes you excited about the earning potentials that you can gain from the Ibo University. Remember, every family needs an extra source of income today. And you're not just earning from the crypto space, you're also earning from the independent business owner opportunity. That is what we give you here at To Know It. That is what we give you. In summary, the IBO gives you an opportunity to earn 40% enrollment bonus, 10% direct bonus, which is paid to you repeatedly. There's a slang here. All you need is refresh. Just refresh, and the money drops. Just refresh, and the money drops. But guess what? You got to do the job. You've got to do the work. And what's the work? Educate people. Tell them they can get themselves saved from the scam out there, because there's so much scam out there. In addition to the 10% direct bonus, you also get 15 to 25% team sales bonus. Powerful. Powerful. Then you also get 5% royalty sales bonus from your level 1 to your level 7. This is awesome. 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 Take it from me. Then we also have the team drivers bonus. That one is another mind blower. If you sit down and learn about the team drivers bonus, it will blow your mind. For you to know about the team drivers bonus, join us on Wednesday when we are doing our IBO calls. Then we also have the leadership team drivers club. This is our project 4. It's powerful. Remember, we also have incentives. We have the travel incentives, we have the car incentives, house incentives, and much, much more. You just can't afford to miss this. You can't afford to miss this. Now, the potential of your earnings, let's take a very close look at what we have on our screen. You can earn your first $950, which is an equivalent of $551,000 here when you start off. And how do you do that? All you need to do is invite 4 customers, get them to understand that they can actually save themselves the stress of losing their money and begin to earn like the banks. They can actually save themselves the stress of what websites closing down, websites running away with their money, just by subscribing to education. Subscribe to the Moon Arcade Education. Subscribe to the To Know It Academy with $750. Now, when you get 4 people signed up, you start to earn. Now, this is the breakdown. Initial earnings, which is your total enrollment bonus, comes to $400. That means $100 per head. Remember, you invited 4 people. $100 per head. I believe $100 will go a long way raising the status of your bank account. Then you have the total personal sales bonus come to $200. That is $50 each on each person. Then you also have the team sales bonus, which is $100. That also is there. Then we also have the team drivers bonus. Now, if we put all this together, we have the $400, we have $200, we have $100, and we have $250. Everything comes to $950. Now, let me tell you something. You can actually do this in a space of 1 week. You can do this in a space of 2 weeks. You can do this in a space of 1 month. Even if you say you are not much of a talker, you can do this in a space of 3 months. This is money that you can take off the table. There's so much money that can be taken off the table in this organization, in this academy. That's where you can start. So, with all I have said, I believe you know by now that there is power in this company. When I'm talking about power, I'm talking about money. Now, in case you think we're just making mouth or we're just trying to hype you, look at your screen. These people you are seeing here, they are members of the $100,000 club. And from what you see, you can see that these incomes are massive. This can actually be your back office. These are people's back office, and this can be your back office. All you need to do is plug in today. Plug in today. Plug in today and make massive profit. So at this point, I don't want you to look as if everything we've been saying here is hype. We have real life testimonials, real life people that have plugged into this system, that have made money from this system and are still making money from this system. A very good example is Mr. Olaf Carlson-Wee. Olaf Carlson-Wee happened to be a software engineer, and he was employed back in 2013. He was hired by Coinbase, one of the top trending exchanges today, to help them build their system. And he charged them, and he asked that he should be paid in Bitcoin. As at then, Bitcoin was between $20 and $30. People looked at him as, what is wrong with him? Why would he collect his money in Bitcoin when Bitcoin was not even relevant? But this guy had foresight. This far-sightedness helped him to become one of the millionaires in cryptos today, because this guy has made massive money, huge money. Another person is Mr. Smith. Mr. Smith doesn't want to be known. He doesn't like media frenzy, but sometime in 2008, he heard about Bitcoin. He went ahead to do his research, and he decided to invest $3,000 and forgot about it. This guy was a holder. He held his coins. He held his coins so close to his heart. And by 2013, Bitcoin did a massive move, a big surge. And today, Mr. Smith has resigned from whatever his endeavors was and taken up a new career in traveling. Imagine if it was you. Imagine if it was you. Now, these are internet stories. I'm sure you would want to hear physical stories. We have in the house people have in our midst people that have earned massively. When I'm saying massively, earned massively from this organization because they have seized the opportunity to learn and to take action. They have positioned themselves and they have taken action, and they are benefiting. They are benefiting, and you can also be one of such. But before I go on, before this meeting runs to an end, I'm going to call on one of the beneficiaries of this company, this academy. He came into this space as a novice, and today he's making impact, and cryptocurrency is making impact in his life. I am privileged to be under his tutelage, and I'm going to call no other but my boss, the billionaire maker himself, Pastor Okechukwu Aroma. Pastor Okechukwu, are you in the house? Are you in the house?
Yes, Mrs. Olamide.
Awesome. So, sir, briefly, I want you to share your testimony and how well this institute, this academy, this organization, this body has transformed your life. The floor is yours, sir. Go ahead.
Thank you very much. That is a fantastic job you did. Wonderful. Well, like I tell people, there is no secret to a success but a system. There is no secret to a success but a system. The system that to know it has built has helped quite a number of people, which I'm one of them. Okay. I remember sometime like you are giving it, you're talking about Munake call sometime last year. Your Finance was called. I think I bought with $1,000 US. And guess what? Before you know it, it grew to $19,000. That was when I pulled out. Amazing. And some time ago, we had an anniversary at Abuja, and then my hotel bill, my flight tickets, my feeding for a week I got them from no penny comes from my pocket. I fish them out from my phone, courtesy the teaching of To Know It, the trade academy. It's amazing. My son sometimes showed me how much he made. I was amazed. And I told him, son, henceforth you will pay your school fees. And guess what? He can sponsor himself to any school of his choice. I mean, any school of his choice. Courtesy, the trade arcade and moon arcade of To Know It. It is an opportunity and great privilege that we are in this space today. What we are hearing today, the information we are being exposed today, some people will hear it in the next 10 years. Everyone in this room is privileged to get this information today. And remember, the difference between the poor and the rich is information differences. So it becomes very imperative that whosoever wants to excel should go for knowledge, because you don't give anything at the expense of information. Information is very vital, and To Know It is here to provide it for us. It does not matter the amount it will cost. No amount that they will charge you for that information that is too much. Even if it's $2,000, $5,000, you cannot compare it to the benefit you're going to get. Guess what? If To Know It choose to shut down today, they cannot break my head and take away the knowledge I've acquired from them. If they choose to fold today and say they don't want to serve the public again, they can't break my head and take the knowledge. It has stick. It becomes a lifetime skill that I can operate with in any part of the country. It's amazing, wonderful. So if you're here today, don't look at whatever charges that you're going to be charged to get involved into this amazing, life-changing project or program. Get connected. Let the person who invited you know that you're ready and get connected. I'm telling you, you will forever appreciate the person who invited you into this. Thank you very much for that. And I'm going to hand over to Mr. Levi, Engineer Levi. Engineer Levi, are you in the house? Over to you.
Yes, thank you very much. Thank you very much. That was a beautiful one. The Adorable, are you still here? The Adorable, okay, maybe meet. Mr. Okay, beautiful one. Thank you. We are touched with this testimony.
Yes, sir.
It's a real one. Okay, please, can you conclude quickly how those who are waiting now, how can they become part of the opportunity? We're excited. We have heard from you. So please, can you conclude with that one? Yes, thank you very much. Okay.
All right. That was Pastor Okay for you, and you have heard with your voice. Now, if you missed out in Bitcoin, if you missed out in Doge, if you missed out in XRP 2014, Ethereum 2015, Cardano 2016, BNB 2017, Link in 2018, DOT in 2019, and Solana in 2020. Would you want to miss the next life-changing crypto opportunity? Please, I want to see your answers in the chat box. I want to see your answers. Would you want to miss it? Would you want to miss it? Would you want to miss it? Okay, great. Since you wouldn't want to miss it, I'm sure you want to know the next step of action. The next step of action is you have to choose a plan. This is how you get started. We have different plans for different categories of people. We have the student package, we have the economy package, and then we have the business package. But first of all, we have the subscription, which is our enrollment. You have to enroll into this academy before you start benefiting all these things that we have told you about. And let me tell you something. There is no amount that is too much for education. I can tell you that personally. Because you are going to be the benefactor. That you are going to be the benefactor. Now, we have the combo pack of our packages. The combo pack allows you to get the student pack at $500, the economy pack at $800, and the business pack at $1,000. Now the combo pack comes with the Moon Arcade, the Trade Arcade, and then the university. All are in this pack. But guess what? There is favor on your side, because last year, a lot of people came into this pack with $1,250. But for those of you that are joining us now, you are going to be opportune to enjoy 50% discount on all of our packages. That means you have a slash. That means if you're coming in with the economy pack, instead of paying $600, you are paying $299, approximately $300. When you're coming in with the business pack of Monarcade, instead of paying $800, you are paying like $500. Or instead of paying $1,000, you are paying $500. This is $499, approximately $500. And also you have the enrollment. This enrollment entitles you to be a member of this academy for life. And when you come in with the enrollment, you have the Moon Arcade, the Trade Arcade, and the Ibo University for you. At least you are in the Trade Arcade, the Moon Arcade for the first 2 months, of which you can then upgrade. So you come into the Trade Arcade University, you pay $299 for the foundation, you pay $399 for the foundation plus the masterclass, then you pay $599, that's $600 for the advanced class. That's the foundation, the masterclass, and the advanced master, after which you become a pro. Like I said earlier, there is nothing too much to pay for education. Ask the rich, ask the billionaires of this world, ask them, learn from them, and you will definitely know that knowledge is expensive. But when you invest, that will be the last of the most expensive things you paid for. You have paid for everything together in that package. So I believe as far as we've gone, you now believe that you can retire early and live the life at your own terms. Cryptocurrency can do that for you, but you need knowledge. You need guidance. Guidance is key when it comes to cryptos. It's time to start enjoying true crypto wealth. It's time to stop losing money. Let's do this. Reach out to the person that invited you to see this presentation, to see this opportunity call, and take action. This is where I'm going to stop for today. I'm handing over to my boss, Engineer Levi. Thank you so much. God bless you.
Wow, wow, wow. It's as if Adorable should continue. What a beautiful and amazing presentation tonight from here. It's very amazing. Mr. Okay, thank you very much for your genuine testimony, especially that of your son too. I quote you again, knowledge is expensive. But today, do you know what? It's on discount with us. It's on discount. If not, later, it's going to go back to the normal price and it's going to be expensive. So may we not delay, because this is the best time. There are a lot of discount everywhere. Let me quote Adorable again. She said something. How will you feel if you were opportune to bought into Facebook, Google, Microsoft, YouTube, Netflix, their shares? How will you feel today? I think the story will be different. There is a second chance. The second chance is what I'm showing you today. There are projects that will do even more than those ones. And those projects, you don't know them. You may not know them if you're not here. Come in, we will show you those hidden projects, Monarchy, and you can buy it with almost nothing. But just come in and the whole story will change. Thank you once again. Thank you, everyone. We appreciate you, appreciate the time, and we enjoyed today's presentation. I think we'll have, before the question time, we'll have somebody very special. I don't know if he's already here with us. I'm trying to check the room to see if I can see him. Engineer Edward is a special one around, trying to check. You can join with a special name. Is that around? Please, can you help me?
Not yet.
Okay. Okay, while we're waiting for him, we would like to take questions so that, wait. Okay, there's some hands up. I'd like to take your questions now. Yes, powerful presentation. We can see, okay, Mr. Hamara, is that Mr. or Miss Hamara? Please, your hands up. Can you unmute yourself and ask your question?
Hi, good evening, Mr. Levi, and thank you very much. I'm excited to be here this evening. It was quite a, impromptu, but again, I'm excited to always tell people that, show them how excited we are about what we're doing over here. And thank you very much to all our guests here. And if you allow me to share my screen, I just want to walk you guys through what we're doing in just maybe like 1 minute, okay? I got into crypto in 20...
Please, can you increase your voice a little? More audible. Thank you very much, sir. Hello, Engineer Nax, are you here? It's like network took him out. But he's coming back. It's coming back.
Hi, Mr. Levi, are we good?
Okay, yes. You're welcome, sir. Welcome back.
Apologies. My internet is in the toilet. But again, yeah, I'm excited because, real quick, I got into crypto sometime in 2015. And I can remember then we had about probably, probably less than 2,000 or less than 1,000 crypto. All right. But today we are sitting on over 17,911. You can see from my screen, I'm on coinmarketcap.com. This is where you can get access to all the crypto that you can now choose what to buy. The good thing here is that whatever we analyze, it's available for you to see. All right. Now, think about it this way, guys. This number is growing every day. All right. So by this time next year, probably this number will be about 25,000. All right. Now, what does that mean? And out of those 25,000, I can tell you that just maybe 1% of them are actually quality coins. The rest 99, which is probably about maybe 700 or thereabout, or 500 quality or thereabout. The rest 17,000 plus, all right, are they're gonna go off. People are gonna lose money investing into them or buying them, and I can prove that by showing you something. All right. So when people just jump and say, "Oh, crypto, I want to make money in crypto," I was like, "Okay, that's fine," but they're also not aware that they can lose a lot of money. Not just a lot of money, they can lose all the money they invest actually in the crypto they buy. Now, this is just a simple analogy of what happened in 2017. In 2017, if you look at my screen carefully, there's something that happened. Among the top crypto in the world, the top 20 crypto you can see in 2017, which is like 5 years ago. All right, these were the top 20 crypto: Bitcoin, Ripple, Ethereum, Bitcoin Cash, down to Nano. 2022, 5 years after, all right, the top Bitcoin is still there as number 1. Ethereum, that was number 3, has gone to number 2. Ripple, that was number 2, has gone to number 5. Bitcoin Cash, that was number 4, has gone to number 20. All right, Cardano, that was number 5, is still number 5. NEM, that was number 6, is nowhere to be found. It's gone. All right, it's gone. It's not among the top 20 again. Litecoin, that was number 7, it's now number 17. Tron, Stellar, and all of these things, now they've gone down the line. All right. Now, other smarter projects, all these projects, Solana, Binance, Polkadot, not in existence at about that time. Most of them were not in existence. And you can see them now, they're the ones top in the chart. All right. Meaning that in 2017, this top 20, this Tron and all of this were not the right ones to buy. It's about these ones now that people are supposed to be investing smartly into. Now, guess what happened? By 2025, this top 20 now will no longer be there. It would have been replaced. Maybe only 5, maybe only 3 will survive. Now you can imagine how, how interesting this looks like. So it's not a place that, oh, my younger sister called me, texted me over the weekend, and she's like, I want to buy USDT. I said, what do you want to use USDT for? She said, I want to start buying crypto. I said, really? For what reason? She said, I want to invest. That I hear when you buy it to go up. I was like, really? Okay. I was like, okay, good. She said she sent out some money to buy crypto. I said, okay, send me the crypto you want to buy, the coin you want to buy. She sent me 6 coins she want to buy. Now, of course, based on our analysis, okay, which is over, I mean, it's been 95%. It's pretty very smart. Like, they were all shit coins, like stupid coins. And I asked her, I said, Ibo, who recommended this coin for you? He said, one of my friends said, these coins will do well. I said, and what do you know about them? He said, I don't know anything. My friend just told me. No, you don't get to crypto with, oh, your father told you, your brother told you, your wife told you, your uncle told you, some friend in the office told you to just, no, man. You need knowledge. You need understanding of what you're putting your money into. And let me just tell you guys something that's true, right, about crypto, right? Let me show you this about crypto, right? And when you get this, all right, the next thing I want to show you about crypto that is super powerful, all right, is this. In crypto, you don't need a lot of money to make enough money from crypto. I repeat. So those people that would go there to sell their homes or sell their cars to buy into crypto, no, they are not doing it right. And I can prove it. If you're buying the right crypto assets, you don't need a lot of money to make a lot from it. Take an example of Bitcoin. $100 that was spent in Bitcoin, 2010, sometime last year, it was worth $81 million. $100, guys. $100. Look, at the end of the day, it's not the crypto, it's not the amount of money you're investing. It's the quality of what you're investing into. I repeat, it's not the amount of money you're investing, it's the quality of what you're investing into. So whether you have $50, doesn't matter. Whether you have $50,000, doesn't matter. Whether you have $50 million, doesn't matter. What matters is this. Are you buying the legacy crypto? That's why everybody has equal opportunity to become unequal with crypto if they have quality knowledge, quality information. And that's what Moonacade stands for. Our team of researchers, data analysts, all they do is research, like crazy data they're exposed to on a daily. And the beauty about investing, I tell people, Moonacade is not for cash flow. So what's cash flow? Money you need to buy fuel, you need to pay school fees. Those are cash flow, all right? If you needed cash flow money in 2010, you would have turned your $100 and bought something, maybe a shoe or something in 2010. And in 2022, today, you will not be sitting on $81 million. This is buying into, when you buy, you hodl. And guess what happens? You get capital gain, life transforming income, life transforming opportunity. So that's it. So we're not buying and 2 weeks after, oh, we want to sell. No, guys. When we buy the right thing, we hodl. And that's why we tell people, don't buy what you can't hodl. Yes, don't buy what you can't hodl. And you can see for a fact that this did not happen only with Ethereum. Every single year, there is 1, 2, 3, or 4 legacy crypto that is released into the market. And our job at Moonacade is to attempt to spot them. And when we spot them, you know one interesting thing? When we speak to to Moonacade as community people, right? One of the most interesting thing about it is that they have deep understanding of what they are buying into. Not just the potential, not, oh, you're buying because to go up. No, they understand. Because if you understood what Bitcoin is in 2010, you would have put in $100 in it and you would have not sold. The reason why you didn't buy Bitcoin in 2010 is because nobody sat you down to explain explain economics, to explain the problem that Bitcoin will solve or Bitcoin could solve. So you cannot get into investing when you don't even have knowledge. And so Moonacade, it's a knowledge-based product. So you come into Moonacade, they give you knowledge on different things, then you now make a decision because we're not financial advisors. And say, okay, I think from what I hear about this looks really good. Now look at it, guys. Let me show you this. All right. If you invest into the wrong thing, of course, you know that money goes down. All right. But look at it. I tell people this. This is one thing we did. We're exposed to our moon arcaders. All right. Sometime last year. All right. We did what they call Polkadot power chain, putting in 14,000. Of course, you can slash this out to $140 or whatever. Got about 400.10. And this is the ROI expected in 2 years. Right? And that's not the end. If you hodl that particular project, it can get to the moon. All right. Now, of course, you can see another case scenario, but this is where I want to show you this. Do you really need Moon Arcade? The question is yes, and the question is no. If you can research over 17,000 crypto, you have the time, you have the resources, you have the manpower, you don't need Moon Arcade. Go in there, go to coinmarketcap.com and start researching on each of them one by one. It's fine. Save your money, save your time. Number two, have you got the bank grade tools and manpower? You know, the tools we use, you know, softwares we use in, you know, analyzing these things, data, monitoring this stuff. Have you got it? Have you got what it takes to spot the next BTC or Ether? That's BTC. I mean Bitcoin. Have you got what it takes to spot the next one? Can you analyze and interpret data? Now, and that's why this is the cost. So you can understand how overwhelming it is to try and do this by yourself. And that's why you look at the cost that this is nothing. And then that's the truth. If this is too expensive for you, then go this other way. Do it by yourself. It's fine. It's okay. Do it by yourself. Take your time and go over 18,000 plus crypto and try and spot up the legacy ones that you buy and hodl. And that's it. So $299, it's on a discount now for 6 months, $499 for 12 months, and you can get it for free to recommend 3 people. Now, what do you get? Zoom meeting access twice weekly, where our analysts come in and give you deep dive. Deep, guys, you need to be in those meetings. There's no single Moon Arcade meeting that is the same. Look, there's so much insight, guys. Like what we hear from people is like, oh wow, I never knew crypto was like this. Oh wow, I never knew that crypto could be like this. Oh wow, so crypto is this deep. Then you have access to the arcade where you have video guides on how to buy these things. Who's writing on my screen? They have access to the 2 Telegram group, exclusive AMAs with founders of crypto projects. And this is a big one. Some of the projects that we pick, we also link you up to the founders of the project so you can ask questions before you even venture into it. So take an example. Please just write it on my screen. I want to clear that thing now. Yeah. So take an example that you were told about, maybe MTN, when MTN was coming to Nigeria, for example, and you're given an opportunity to discuss with the founders of MTN, okay, and see the opportunity in it, whether you can invest into it or not. So some of the projects, we do what they call AMA, Ask Me Anything, where we give you access to discuss live with the founders of this project. We've done a couple of them, all right? Then we have market reports we push, okay, from time to time. And of course, we have the pick of the month. Every month, there's something we pick and say, hey, this is our project of the month, okay? And of course, we have what they call the open calls on YouTube, binocular reports, and quite some other interesting things. So that's it. To the moon, we're creating generational wealth by spotting fresh crypto opportunities before the board. So I'll tell you this, in 2019, let me show you this now, all right? Let me show you this is where I'm going to end. All right, look at this. In 2010, you missed Bitcoin. 2015, Ethereum. 2017, you missed BNB. Solana, you missed in 2020. Axis, AX, you missed. But in 2022, the opportunities, maybe 5, maybe 6, all right? You want to reduce your chance of missing it by joining Moon Arcade. For those who decide to join Moon Arcade, we have our next meeting coming up on Thursday, our live class. You need to come in and see things for yourself. You will see so much value and you'll be excited. Whoever invited you on this call, I mean, he wants you to be ahead in knowing what to do at this time. Look at what is happening in the world right now. Everybody's turning to crypto. But the question is, are they turning to the right crypto? And that's where Moon Arcade is here for you. Thank you very much.